From News 19, I'm meteorologist Daniel Bonds. The fall equinox is coming up on Saturday, so autumn begins on Saturday. 79 degrees is what we're shooting for right now. We'll call it mostly cloudy skies. Small chance for rain, it looks like early in the day. Clouds should start to decrease as we get later into Saturday, as this low pressure system that we're tracking will continue to move kind of away from South Carolina. If you're suffering from seasonal allergies at this point, like a lot of people are, it's probably ragweed and grasses causing you those issues. So fall equinox 3 days away, Halloween's 41 days away, and we set our clocks back an hour, 46 days from today, and Veterans Day 52 days away. Low temperatures over the past few days, pretty pleasant, especially yesterday. We did drop down to 58 degrees in Columbia. No, Cedar Creek dropped all the way down to 53 degrees. We had a high yesterday afternoon of 84 degrees, which is pretty close to normal, and we haven't had any rain since Sunday when we picked up over 1.5 inches of shower activity at the Columbia Metropolitan Airport. Record high for today is 99. That was set in 1925. Record low is 42, and the record rainfall over 1.5 inches back in 1930. Here are the weather headlines we're kind of watching. Quiet. Dry weather continues for today. Those clouds will start to increase, especially as we go towards the end of the work week, especially looks like Friday. Clouds start to increase as we continue to track the tropics. Now, not expecting this to become a tropical system per se, but it looks like it may become a subtropical system. So as it does, it's going to kind of lift a little bit more towards the north, get a little bit better developed, and then bring us some rain possibly, looks like late in the day on Friday into early parts of Saturday. Hurricane Center gives us a low chance of further development. Kind of show you how we expect things to play out. Here's the latest from our forecast model, and you'll notice the showers and things start to develop. It looks like by tomorrow you'll start to see a little bit of a rotation out there off the southeastern coast for us here across the Carolinas and the Palmetto State. The clouds will start to increase as we go into tomorrow night. Looks like mostly cloudy skies on Friday, and then as we get into later in the day on Friday, you'll see that rain trying to move into at least parts of the Midlands. This is noon on Friday. As we continue to go through the afternoon, that rain chance starts to increase a little bit farther west. And really, if this thing tracks a little bit farther towards the east, the rain chances will decrease. If it tracks a little bit farther towards the west, our rain chances will increase. So we'll look in a little bit closer, kind of zoom in here. This is 10 o'clock Friday morning. Kind of see that shower activity kind of moving towards the west. So the eastern half of the Midlands and the Palmetto State can probably expect a good bit of rain, at least if this forecast model holds at this point. Again, it could change. This is late Friday evening, or Friday night, I should say. And then as we get into early parts of Saturday, as that low kind of lifts on out, those rain chances will start to decrease. As of now, expecting the highest amounts of rain over in the eastern half of North Carolina. And you notice as we get into the Midlands, those rain chances do start to decrease, at least the amounts. This is what we're expecting for Hurricane Nigel. It's going to continue to move generally towards the north today, eventually turn more towards the northeast, and eventually will lose its tropical characteristics as it does move towards the north and east and kind of weaken. But here are all our hurricane names so far. Nigel, our latest named storm. You can see the other names there. Hopefully we don't get too deep into that name list. For today, fall-like weather. Temperatures topping off in the low to mid 80s, our average. As we mentioned, about 85 degrees, and lows tonight, partly cloudy skies dropping down into the upper 50s and lower 60s. Here's our 7-day forecast. Low 80s tomorrow. We'll go upper 70s to near 80 degrees both Friday and Saturday. That chance for rain increases late Friday into very early Saturday. Breezy both of those days too. Low 80s for highs on Sunday, low 80s Monday and into Tuesday. Coastal forecast looks like rain is pretty likely Friday as that system continues to develop, and rain early Saturday morning. No Saturday, 75 degrees, and then the weather should improve for the second half of the weekend along the coastal region. As of right now, not expecting any rain in the upstate, at least over the next several days, because that coastal low will be too far away. Looking ahead in our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, warmer than normal conditions forecast September 27th through October 3rd.